Welcome to my abode. This is Madam Clarity, and I have a special third eye for detecting crappy alternative Halloween candy. Oh no! I put the wrong thumbnail. That's okay. Anyways, tonight, as you join me, as we come into the room, yes, fill in. Come take your seats and wonder how this will turn out. I'm going to be posting the links. Hello there, one viewer. Oh wait, it's me. Let us go live. Feel that Halloween ambiance. Of course it is. Of course it is. We can't have a Halloween party without monsters. Come in, take a seat. So nice of you to be fashionably late. Take a seat on the throne of destiny. Come on, guy. There we are. Oh, there it is. There it is. So I'm just going to spend 1 minute as I make sure that everybody gets the party invitation. You're talking to Madam Clarity. Get your beverage of choice. Hey, Val. Thank you for being the first one to my party. I think the only other person here is me. Okay. Staging my room where we can tell the future of bad candy. Yes, the fortune teller. We're going to see what is really the evil future of 2020. How should we invite people? Come eat bizarre candy with me. I don't mean to brag, but I have sort of a third eye. Yes, fortune. I don't even need a crystal ball to know if these candies are really going to be good or bad. But I can guess. You guys can play along at home. If you've ever tasted any of these candies, I'm pretty excited about it. When was the last time I had Kitkats? Probably last Halloween. There is a third eye. Oh, great. It's freezing already. That's just what I hoped for. Oh, good thing my screenshots are so beautiful. We shall see where this goes. If you guys can hear me, raise your hands in the chat. Because I never know. There we are. I think I'm gonna turn off my Wi-Fi. Oh, right, I have to make sure that you've got your Halloween playlist. That's what I was in here for. I'm going to put on music in just a little bit, but not for you to hear because it's going to sound awful. So if you refresh your screen down there in the good old description, or I'll just put it into the chat itself, you can listen to what I'm listening to tonight. Okay, I think we're all set. I am going to turn off my Wi-Fi so that maybe it'll help my streaming. I have no idea, because I don't really know how it works. But tonight, welcome, come into the room. Hello, everybody. I think those are all the places that I need to post. Welcome. Welcome. So get your beverage of choice. I, of course, have my... Ew. My own hair. I, of course, have my beautiful skull mug, my coffee. I really don't do anything different. And we are going to break down. Here, if you guys haven't seen them close up. To tell the tale, I was in CVS about to spend my $10 coupon on whatever I should find. And I actually completely forgot about Halloween candy till I saw it. I was going to purchase some, and then I was like, I was walking down the aisles. I literally was shopping for, I don't know, like 10 minutes straight. And I had so much to complain about because the world needs so much more of that. But, I'm gonna turn my Bluetooth on so I can listen to Halloween tunes while I chat with you guys like I'm in a real party. And you can listen to the same exact playlist. But, is gonna play my headphones? Yes. that hurt. Okay. And you can skip all the songs that you don't like on my playlist if you listen to it. So, let's go over our candy playlist, okay? Put my shawl on that is actually... Oh, it really is perfect, though. I'm dressed for the part. So first of all, I gotta explain to you what these things are. So basically, I was shopping for frickin' 15 minutes straight, and what I had to complain about was, so they have variety packs, right? You know, we know the variety pack well. It's like frickin' $25 for an entire, like less than, like what, 50 pieces of candy? And the thing is about these candies, I can't eat about half of them because they either have nuts or peanut butter in them, Reese's, Snickers, or they're gross, like malted milk balls. Like, who wants those? So, and I wasn't about to like spend $20 on a bag of candy that I didn't even want to give to homeless people. Jessica. So I turned around, and lo and behold, I found these. I was like, that doesn't look right. What's going on? I found alternative flavors in color. Is it backwards in the stream? Interesting. Okay. But you can still tell. These are Kitkats. And we've got orange colored Witch's Brew. Glow in the dark. When I saw these, I was like, I didn't know that we could eat glow in the dark. Guess what we can't? It's just the wrapper, I'm pretty sure. Where did I see that? Snack size wrappers. Glow in the dark snack size wrappers. Okay. So, we're gonna use this as our good old, what do you call it? Our stabilizer. You know, it's the first one we're going to try because it's literally just a regular Kit Kat. And so we'll get a baseline because, like I said, Kit Kats are one of my favorite of all time Halloween candies, but I don't eat them outside of Halloween, I don't think. And, of course, the coffee is very important. The coffee is the thing. Our control group, that's right. The coffee is the thing that allows us to enjoy it as an adult. Because, you know, Halloween candy is pretty waxy, pretty cheap. But if you want to update it, if you want to make it a little, okay, we're gonna lose the shawl, maybe we'll bring it back, but it's really bothering me and falling off my shoulders. So, what I like to do as an adult when I do have a Kit Kat is take my coffee, fresh brew in the morning. It's the day after Halloween, got all the Kit Kats left over, and I have myself. That's pretty cute, huh? A dipped in coffee Kitkat. If you have never had a Kitkat dipped in coffee, you have not lived your life to the fullest. I promise you. I mean, unless you don't like coffee or Kitkats. So let's start with our baseline, with our control group. It says glow in the dark, but we've learned it's just the wrapper. Okay. What do you guys do? Do you do two in? Do you eat it like a monster? I'm just gonna dip one side. Oh wait, I want to do even more control. Oh, Ghoulish Grin Films, please do, please do. It's like having like a breakfast pastry. It's making it an actual meal by dipping it in coffee. That's not good advice. Don't do that. But I'll just have it plain and then I'll dip it in my coffee. We'll try it both ways for both kinds. Good old classic. Coffee flavored chocolate is pretty much the best. It's pretty much the best of both worlds, isn't it? Oh, here's the winning snack. It's already really melty, but usually I let it, like a cold hard Kit Kat, melt within the warmth of my coffee. Don't get me started on how much I love it. Kit Kats are great because you feel like you're kind of eating a cookie and a candy in one. You know, when you have something like a Milky Way, not going to bash it or anything, but sometimes it's just a little too much. It's like, what? This piece of candy is doing absolutely nothing for me. The Kit Kats, they feel like they could be in a well-balanced diet. Oh, let me show you my bottom halves. I don't usually, this doesn't go with the rest of the costume, but, you know, it's Halloween, so. This was a lower effort costume than the one I did this week. Everybody glance at my cute eyeball pie costume. I brought it over here. This is the palette cleanser. Want a slice? Made fresh this morning. Alright. Wait, did I show you I don't know if I showed you the fourth and final thing. So, we got the glow in the dark. We just tried that. We got Witch's Brew. Let's explain what this is. This is, to be honest, after I did bring these home, I learned that there wasn't as much to be impressed by. So this, I'll say that one for last. This is orange-colored Kit Kats. They say that it is basically white chocolate. Okay, in white chocolate flavored candy. So it's looking like the orange is just for show, I think. Well, we'll see. I mean, that's what this is. Hello, Azure Cloud. Thank you for coming to my Halloween party. We already tried one. Well, actually, you didn't miss much. We tried the original as a baseline control group. Jessica, you will be eating a lot, so stop. Okay. Oh, that's a cute wrapper. Tell me in the chat, guys, what is the first piece of Halloween candy that you would pick out of the bag when you were trick-or-treating? Like your number one go-to favorite. All right, so I am really excited to see what this looks like inside. I think it's gonna look really novel. You guys understand what a Butterfingers. See, that's another one I can't eat. Allergic for life. Okay, I've never done this. Let's not do that again. All right, I'll reveal right in front of you. We'll see it together. Oh, it's so odd. Because I see like the wafer through it and everything. Yeah, I'm allergic to peanuts. I'm allergic to all nuts for the most part, except for almonds, kind of. Look at that guy! Oh my god! It's so cute! That's a really nice color. It's like not too egregious, like, oh my god, am I just going to, you know, like poison myself with orange dye number 20? Kitkat. See it? Very novel. Very neat, okay? So, we're going to do it first without the coffee and then with, and see where it stacks up. Okay. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I'm not a number one fan of white chocolate. I feel like it should have never been called chocolate because it kind of, it just depresses too low under the scale that is chocolate, the dark chocolates, the milk chocolates, the brown chocolates in general. So I'm not necessarily a gigantic fan on the merit that it's chocolate, but we're gonna see how this tastes and what I think about it. Maybe they got like the sweetness level right. I'm building up so much suspense. I mean, I really only have 4 candies to try, and then we can continue to talk. Now streaming Sympathy for the Devil. It is white chocolate. Definition of candy: something comprised of most sugar. I mean, it's a white chocolate covered Kitkat. Ooh, I wonder if it will change my coffee colors. No, it won't. It's actually my curdled cream is just sticking to it. Yuck. Okay. You know what? The coffee adds to it. Yeah. The coffee adds to it because it does come into the pores of the cookie and adds the coffee flavor, which will be the case with all of them, but what do you guys think? Are you fans of white chocolate? If you are, and you like Kitkats, man, this is great. I don't know how much more of those will be eating though. Okay. I think I'll save the 4th one here. You haven't seen it yet because I kept forgetting to get to that part of my story. But I'll save it for last, so be in suspense. I do need a palate cleanser. That was the white chocolate taste I feel is so heavy. What makes a good white chocolate if there's different ones? I'm gonna need more coffee. Okay, let's try Witch's Brew. Now, Witch's Brew, besides it just being white chocolate, does have an alternative flavor. Witch's Brew, as it says, crisp wafers in marshmallow flavored cream. Naturally and artificial flavors. Wait, does it say what kind of chocolate? Wait, marshmallow flavored cream. Interesting. Okay, so marshmallow flavored cream. They don't, do they say anything on here about white chocolate? But it is green. It's green colored. I don't see them saying, I'm assuming by cream they mean the cream in between the cookie, but maybe it's the whole thing. That's so sweet. So sweet. Okay. Let's see this green. Oh, I already lost a part. Oh, that was dynamic. Okay, we didn't have a good reveal. Should I open another one? Should I waste some food here? It just all broke in my hands. If this one breaks, we're done. Okay, I think I can get a good reveal here. Get a good reveal going. Isn't that how the food channels do it? That's cute. I like the light colors, the pastels. Like I said, it makes you feel like you're eating something less than completely artificial. All right. I don't know what it smells like. It's kind of hard to smell. It's a piece of chocolate. Okay, we're gonna do it by itself. By itself, okay? So I'm not sure what the chocolate. Hi, Alejandro. I'm not sure what the chocolate flavor is, but we will find out together. Okay. The chocolate is marshmallow flavored. So interesting. I'm like perplexed. I'll describe it in a second. I need some time. Okay, let's try it with the coffee. Well, I'm pretty excited about this. I don't know what I'm expecting. The coffee makes everything taste better. No matter how it tastes, it's a little bit better with the coffee in it. Now spinning Cry Little Sister from the Lost Boys on my Spotify playlist. If you're new here, there is a Spotify link in the playlist, in the description. And you can listen to Halloween music while we eat candy. It's so interesting. So, when I saw that it was marshmallow flavored, I wasn't sure what to expect. The best kind of marshmallow flavor that I feel like I've ever experienced and what I was hoping for but did not get is when they. Okay, it's still freezing. Okay. Okay, if you guys can hear me. Suspense. Suspense. We're back. Okay. So, the best kind of marshmallow flavor I had, oh my god, I froze at the best time. Best marshmallow is the S'mores Blizzard. Was it called S'mores Galore Blizzard or was that something else? S'mores Blizzard from Dairy Queen. They would put these little bars of chocolate in the Blizzard along with graham cracker, of course. Marshmallow flavored ice cream? Maybe? No. No, I think it was just vanilla flavored ice cream. Hot fudge, obvi. Or maybe it wasn't. There wasn't hot fudge. But they did have little tiny chocolate bars. They were this big. And on the inside, they had a tiny bit of white cream. Are you dipping Kitkats in black coffee or coffee with fixings? The only fixing I have in this coffee is cream. Full fat, heavy whipping cream. Because that's how I roll. And that's all I ever have in my coffee. And so the dessert adds to it. If you wanted to add sugar, it's kind of par for the course. Anyways, when you tasted the marshmallow in these tiny little chocolate bars that were inside the S'mores Blizzard, it had kind of a smoky effect to it. Now, if you're a baker or you watch baking shows, because I've never used it myself, if you have ever used like smoke flavoring, it's one of those products, it sounds like, that you can really go overboard really quickly. And they did it just a perfect amount in these little tiny chocolate bars that were filled with little, like, the chocolate bars were so tiny, like they were that tiny. I don't know if you can tell the distance, but they're smaller than a dime. No, maybe not smaller than a dime, but about as big as a dime, an American dime. And the thinness of the marshmallow inside, it was like just there was barely a cavity in there, to be honest, but you still really got that flavor. Maybe it was in the chocolate itself, who knows. This guy, it's really palatable in my opinion. I do like marshmallows, I found. I actually just made a cheesecake with fake sugar and marshmallows, so I basically put sugar in it anyways. How more I want to describe it to you just to make sure you're getting the same experience and if it's worth buying. I think I do taste a little bit of white chocolate, but really the marshmallow is pretty prevalent. It's really delightful. It adds kind of a lightness to it. I'm like being so specific about this waxy candy. I definitely like this better than just the straight up orange colored chocolate. So these would go first. Like and to be honest, when I do say marshmallow, that there's marshmallow flavoring very prevalently. It's like I recognize it as marshmallow, but it's not like, wow, they captured a marshmallow and put it into a flavoring. Not that it tastes artificial. It's just kind of like this hint that like, okay, I guess this is supposed to be mallow, and I'm rolling with it. But it does. It gives it a sort of lightness, like as if you're enjoying a piece of angel food cake. It's kind of got that vibe to it. Palate cleanser. You get more of my liquids here. Okay. This is water. What are you guys enjoying at home as far as food or beverage? Because I apologize that I could not provide the food or drink. We didn't throw a party to not wear lipstick at it. Okay. I would usually do that off screen on when I'm recording my show. All right. Maybe I'll save the fourth one for a little bit because I just want to chit chat because the candy tasting's almost over. So guys, oh yeah, that's right. We do have another portion of this. So if you want to listen to the Spotify playlist to make it more ambient, go ahead and do that. It's down there, and then also down there in the description. is a link to my Facebook page, my you know, connected to this channel and such, social media, how it works. I would love to look at your Halloween costumes. You're seeing one of mine here. For all the latecomers, here's the rest of my costume. It's actually, this is so perfect. Colors. I can see the future. I can. I predict that the last one is actually going to be excellent. I really hope so. But go to my Facebook page and you can post your, if it's this year, if it's your best year. I won't be able to tell if it's not this year. Go put a picture of you in a Halloween costume under the link for this video. So in the comments of the Facebook post that has this trying out alternative candies video link that came here, and I will go on Facebook and I'll judge your costumes. Send me your best. You guys have seen all of my costumes, you know. Here, I'll even put a note in the comments for people to start participating. But you know, you know what? I had a pretty good Halloween stint as far as videos go. I was really happy to get to show you guys a lot of spooky things. I love the well, let's I mean, I can hear your opinions. Like, we did the costume video where we went over all my costumes while we carved a pumpkin, tiny pumpkin. Oh, and Facebook is going to be full of amazing costumes. I'm so excited. I just live for Halloween costumes. If I get Halloween costumes in my dashboard like other times of the year, it'd probably make me feel better. I'd be confused, but I'd really enjoy looking at them. Post your best Halloween costume. I thought I had caps locks on. When you thought you didn't have cap lock on. Post your best Halloween costume in these comments. Come on. Oh, I'm singing. I'm now streaming Sleigh Bells Demons from my Halloween playlist, which you can get for yourself down in the description. Well, I'm either high or that sugar's hitting me right now. I think both. Despite being so busy, it was quite a Halloween season. I got to make a very intricate costume and then sell a bunch of my fake food. Hello, Timber Vlogs. Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween, everyone. So if you would like to post your Halloween picture and we'll all look at them, I'll try to bring it up. I mean, let's see, can you see it? Yeah, that's pretty clear, isn't it? We'll judge each other's costumes so that you can actually be at the party. We can have an actual party. Post your best Halloween costume. Oh, maybe I'll post my own. of my haunted diner. I loved it. Guys, I was gonna ask you what you think of my haunted diner waitress. I freaking love her. The only critique I'm gonna give myself about my haunted diner look is, I don't exactly know what I was going for with the eye. Like, I wanted a missing eye, that's obvious. But I kind of just did a big dark circle, and I think I was thinking, like, well, a skull, there's nothing in there. But you would see, like, probably meat and gore. And I went for the more ghostly. Well, you know what? Actually, it was probably a really good idea to do that way, because it wasn't like I was going to get banned on Facebook. So I probably went with the right choice. Oh, I already... Do I have any other pictures that you guys haven't seen yet? Yeah, I do. Where do I get that? My Instagram. Did you guys... Tell me, guys. We also did Halloween movie soundtracks. If you guys have thought of a cool one, a soundtrack that has rock music on it that's spooky, that's kind of my favorite kind. Now streaming David Bowie's Scary Monsters and Super Freaks. Oh, I'm loving it. I was listening to this all day getting ready. Dance with me, guys. That is so good. Scary monsters. Super freaks. Running. Playing the DJ for myself. We're dancing off the sugar. We just need a moment. Guys, I know that a lot of people stayed inside. Maybe you're not. Maybe you actually went somewhere. But what do you usually do on Halloween? Like how do you celebrate? Because I assume that mostly adults are watching me right now. If not, I don't know where these kids are coming from. But maybe because of the candy. That would probably not as helpful. But how do you usually celebrate Halloween? Happy Halloween! Hey Jack, how you doing? Nice to see you. Cyber see you. Because that's where we are on the internet. But what I do every single year for the most part, or at least let's say in recent years, not when I was in LA. What did I do last year? Oh yeah, did I go on Halloween night to that party? I went to the cutest Halloween party. I think I already described it. I wish I could go again. My friend Katie invited me out. She was the Joker. Joaquin Phoenix's Joker, fantastic female Joker. She's so pretty, so it looked really good. And I did my I called it a Mad Baker. Should put that somewhere. Maybe I'll post a bunch of my old costumes tomorrow, my favorite costumes, as pictures. But I did the Mad Baker last year. Oh my God, that was one of my favorite costumes I ever did. I got my donuts that I had just made. They were fresh off the rack, and I'm like, we're gonna make these the prop. What do I do with it? So I kind of did a '50s pinup very loosely. I didn't get too specific. And I wore cookies on my head, and I had my donuts on a plate, and I took them as a prop, and I was a man baker, and we played with a kitten. And, like, there was a new kitten at this person's place. I guess there was a movie on of some sort, and we were just carving pumpkins and eating snacks. It was the best. That's my party, okay? If anybody was wondering, how does Jess Paul party? That's what I want to do. I mean, yeah, drop a weed cookie before I leave, but then after that, that's what I want to do. That's how I want to live my life. What was I doing? Yeah. It was a great party. I want to go to more parties like that. It's my future. After COVID. After COVID, I'm going to Halloween party so hard! Next Halloween is going to be so cute and fun! So cute. Okay, the only one who commented a costume is me so far. Guys, I want to see your costumes. If you're new here, post your costumes on my Facebook. The link is in the description. Oh no, I put that in the wrong one. Damn it. Okay. No. I posted in the wrong place as I'm giving you directions. Post it under the picture of this video thumbnail, like the post that has this video thumbnail on it, and because I can see that. So, Valerie. Wow. Okay. Valerie, I've been trying to tell you something for a second. You have to dress up at least to take pictures for me, okay? Because I want to see what you do. Listen, this was low effort enough. You don't have to try very hard. I just want to see. I want to see some Halloween costumes. So, go to my Facebook page. When you see this post your costume underneath there, and we're gonna judge your comp. Don't. Now streaming the first song I ever heard from one of my favorite bands. The cover of Running Up That Hill by Placebo. Man, I never eat this much sugar. My mouth is like coated with sweetness. I can't not feel it. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to do some trampoline. Yeah, I think so too, Alejandro. I'm gonna have to do some major trampoline tonight. I still have that trampoline and I still use it bloody well all the time. Actually, haven't in the last like week or two because of the Halloween madness. I literally would be sitting at my computer for 12 hours straight doing work. But that's beside the point. We're here to have fun. Did I ask you guys something, or did I want to ask you guys something, and did I do that already? Well, I guess I asked you. Which was my favorite what? Oh, I forget. Which my favorite what? Um, what was I just gonna ask you guys? What was I just gonna ask you guys? I asked how you celebrate Halloween. No one told me. Um, um, I can tell the future and the past, and usually don't remember what I'm saying in the present. Is how that goes. All right. No, I don't want to try the. If I try the candy, I feel like the party's over, and I don't want to do that. I don't have anything else to try. I have one more thing to try. I'll show you what it is. I'll show you what it is, and we'll try it a little bit later, okay? Did I show you yet? I don't think I did. Did I? Did I show you the fourth one? Are you guys aware what the fourth candy is? The fourth and final candy that we're going to try tonight. It's this shawl. It's making me too cozy. I'm like, oh, is it, we're going to sleep now? Twix, cookies, and cream? I predict this one is going to be very good. So to explain what that means, if you see in the picture here, honestly, the picture I feel like helps the most. Cream with cookie bits, chocolate cookie bars, got that? Milk chocolate. That looks delish. Now I'm pretty nervous about the cream because we obviously know it's not cream because it's going to be able to stay in this candy for a long time. It's probably some kind of mixture of, you know, white corn syrup powder and sugar. It's probably what it is. And then you've got these little cocoa bits in it. I will show you the inside. I could show you the inside of these guys, but there's not really that much to see, which is why I didn't. But you can see it if you want. Here you go. So here's the witch's brew. It basically, I mean, they don't really have that much cream in there in the middle to begin with, but that should be where you can see it, and it's just like invisible cream, right? How are these cookies made? What's supposed to be in them? Wait, oh my gosh. I was just reminded of what I think this tastes like, and now I don't remember again. It'll come to me. Yeah, okay. I got it. And it's good. It's that Rice Krispie kind of like vibe where when you initially bite into a Rice Krispie, you get this, honestly, maybe I can even call it smokiness, not like the smokiness that was in the s'mores blizzard, but it's giving me those vibes, and it's why I'm liking it, because Rice Krispies treats are the shit. So if you like Rice Krispies, you like Kit Kats, this will probably be pretty enjoyable. And I mean, all these candies are probably going to be half off at the drugstore tomorrow, guys, so get yourself out. Ooh, we got our first costume, I think. Jack, you posted your costume. Where's your costume? I thought I saw that you posted your costume, but I don't see it anymore. Oh. There we are. There we are. First costume. Oh my god. Fantastic. I think I recognize it right away. Is it our Silence of the Lambs villain? Right? Fantastic, right? But the context clues of the people around you are not helpful. Because they look like they're not in your world. Is that Hannibal Lecter? Are you doing Hannibal Lecter? Or do I have it completely wrong? Because you don't have the mask on right now. It looks like he's because Hannibal Lecter was strapped in, but I'm not sure. But I don't know what the hat is. The hat. Tell me, Jack. What is that character? It looks super fun, and I need to have my memory jogged if it's not Hannibal Lecter. Nice. First costume down. All my friends with their cute costumes on their feed. Oh, a convict that just got the chair. That's fantastic. You know what threw me off, Jack? Like, when I think of the chair, I think of like the 50s and that orange. I don't know if they wore orange back then, but you know what? I could be completely making that up, and that therefore I don't even know. I don't even know if that's historically correct. Send me your costumes if you are new. You had a working light bulb that would turn on when you threw the switch. That's fantastic! Oh, I love practical costumes. I guess you could call mine this year practical costume. No, I'm really pushing that. I just had to wink for a little while. It got hard after a couple minutes. It was like. Now streaming. A more modern one, Halloween by the Gaslight Anthem. Gaslight Anthem was one of the first bands that I ever talked about on Rec Radio because, like, outside of the big ones like Fall Out Boy, they were like new on the scene. I remember that. They came up with me with Rec Radio. I should probably get more coffee. Wait, so I heard, okay, I asked in the beginning of the show, and I'm asking the new people, what is your go-to candy? The candy that's at the top of the pile when you would go trick-or-treating. What's your favorite? You know, I've always wanted to write about more ghost experiences, but I don't have any. I wish that one day, not wish, I wonder if one day I'll have another paranormal story to tell that was actually not fictional. Twix. Twix is classic. We're going to be trying. Reese's very close second. Crunch Bat. Crunch Bat? Is that a, Crunch Bars? I was like, is that a bat that is made of crunchy chocolate? We're gonna try cookies and cream Twix later tonight. Do you guys know any campfire stories? Do you like to listen to campfire stories at this time of year? I think one of the years that I started actually listening to creepypasta was around Halloween time. I'm like, man, I want to get in a spooky mood. And then I found the world of, you know, narrative reading on YouTube where you can listen to scary stories. I don't like most of the narrators, but the ones that I really do like are like I literally listen to their stories as soon as they go up. Wow, this lipstick doesn't last, does it? It's because I talk so much. Are my lights on? Were they on this whole time? Did I turn my lights on? Wonder what happened. Oh, they're not plugged in. That would make that happen. I think that's how lights work. I'm not an expert. That adds to the ambiance. Ghosts? Ghosts. Is there anything that still scares you guys, like monster-wise? What's your favorite horror movie? What's your favorite go-to Halloween movie? What do you watch every year to get you in the Halloween mood? The Shining. That's a classic. That's a classic. I think I've seen a good amount of the classics at this point. And I haven't Cabin in the Woods. You know what, Valerie? I've never finished Cabin in the Woods, I don't think. Carrie, getting into the classics. I feel like Cabin in the Woods is right up my alley, and I've still not seen the entire thing. That should really be on my list of movies to see. I think I might need to go refill my beverage because we're almost on empty here, and I'm definitely going to want more. I just saw Hellraiser in its entirety about an hour ago. I've seen Hellraiser. That's another classic up there with the very iconic, monsters of the last 50 years. So technically modern, but yeah, for the first time. Oh, interesting. Yeah. I've seen to be honest, I don't know much of what the movie's about because I don't think I finished that one either. I fall asleep at movies a lot. That's something I tend to do, which is why I haven't seen a whole lot of movies. You guys entertain yourselves. I'll be right back in about 2 minutes with a fresh cup of coffee. If you're not listening to music, put it on now. Like my skeleton leggings. I think it's probably a good sign that, like, only a few pieces of candy are, like, unbearable anymore as an adult. Because that's just way too much sugar. But I really kind of I want to cleanse my palate, kind of get the sugar out, so that I can try our star climax of the night. Cookies and cream Twix. This is like a Twix sequel. It's like, these are candy sequels. What's your favorite candy sequel? I don't know. Does that even make sense? Are there any other candy sequels well, let's say this. Any candy that had an original milk chocolate and then had a sequel that was dark chocolate? As I was saying, if a candy has a dark chocolate sequel to a milk chocolate, then that means it's going to be dope. It's going to be amazing. It pretty much can't be improved upon after that. Like Oreos, I can't eat. Well, let's not say I can't. I won't kick it out of bed. I don't like to eat like original Oreos. They're too sweet, and they have. I don't know what that cream is supposed to be. That's one of them that's like definitely not tricking me that it's not cream, because it's not. It's not even close. Like, I mean, I guess you can call it icing, for sure. Icing makes all the sense in the world, but not cream. Not cream. It's not whipped cream at all. So when you add that bitter dark chocolate to that icing center, it really does make it worth the chomp. I'm gonna go get that coffee, and we are going to try the cookies and cream Twix. Stay tuned. As far as candy sequels, I'd have to say most of the M&Ms. Oh, true. They do have sequels. That's right. The peanut sequels. Wait, do I like any of those sequels? Because I can't eat any of the nuts. I can't say that the creamy ones make any sense. I think I've tried them before, but they're not good. Right? Then are there peanut butter M&Ms? See, M&Ms were a real problem for me because if they were mixed up with like Reese's Pieces, I'm dead. I'm dead. This coffee actually tastes amazing. It's blueberry, it's caffeinated. I should just stay up through the night because I don't really know if I'm going to be tired with all of that in my system. All right, I think it's time, guys. I'm really hoping for these. I'm really pulling for them. I really want them to be good. Do I have any more costumes? Let's see. Let's make sure. Because I don't just want to look at my costume. I've seen my costume. Wow, look at this wrapper. That blue. All right, let's do the reveal, guys. Suspense. Can't get it open, so it's suspenseful. Automatically suspenseful. Looks like a normal Twix so far. I think that's true. It's just milk chocolate on the outside. It's a Twix. It's very chocolatey. It smells, this one has a very strong chocolate smell. Good observation. Like, is this what I think it is? Okay, guys. I can tell you exactly what this is. Whoa. Oh, my God. If you like sugar. Oh, man. Oh, I don't even know if I can take another bite of this. Okay. I will tell you what this is. The coloring that you see there, I'm pretty sure... The coloring that you see is just the chocolate, my teeth like having pulled down the chocolate, I'm pretty sure. And then in the cream part, I think I'm seeing some tan, but I'm not sure. It's like I almost want to get a knife and I almost want to get a knife and open this up. Maybe I'll do it with my teeth. I mean, that's, I can eat it in an alternative way, right? Alternative candies, alternative ways to eat it. Bisect it. Like, the filling, that white filling, it does have a pretty caramely texture. Like, it's got the same kind of, it's like putty, which is a little bit confusing to me. It's mostly, I think, solid. I can't tell if there are other consistencies in the white. But what it does taste like, and to the nth degree, is it's basically an Oreo covered in chocolate. And that cream, except for the cream flavor is Oreo flavor. So, you know, that kind of powdered sugar and what else? Butter. But it's got that kind of caramely, hard caramel feel. Very gooey, very dense, very viscous. And it's so sweet. It's so sweet. I kind of hate it. It's a lot. Hi, Jose. I don't know about that one. You have to have a high sugar tolerance for that one. Oh, I didn't even dip it in my coffee. Damn. I have to open another one. I forgot about this part because I kept bisecting it. I wanted to see what we were looking at. Okay. Just one more little bite of this in the coffee. My prediction is the coffee will make it taste better because the coffee always does. All right. This one actually we can let sit in here for a little bit. Get nice and warm. Not too soggy. That will just ruin it. All right. Ugh. It didn't really penetrate it. I don't think it neither helped nor hurt. That's a really sugary candy. Like, I don't even know if that's legal. And I don't know if I'm being exaggerative because I don't have regular chocolate that much, but that's a lot. So, as we review, this guy, our white chocolate deer, our orange flavored Kitkat. If you like white chocolate and you like Kitkats, you'll like this. If you don't like white chocolate, it wouldn't be your first choice. We've got glow in the dark, which, as we have discussed, is just a regular Kitkat. Honestly, I'm gonna give it second place. No. I'm gonna give it first place. Because nothing can really beat this. But as far as the best one, the newly found treat of the night. This guy, if you need to practically fill your mouth with sugar in order to get the effect that you want from candy, then this will be fine. I mean, if you could ever get a coma via sugar, this might help. This might do the trick. It's so sweet. I wonder, actually, let's look at not that anybody's looking at these nutrition facts on the back, but let's just see. Okay, this is one cookie, so this is one, of the bar that I ate. The entire bar has 10 grams of carbohydrates, 7 grams of sugar. I feel like that's not a lot, but maybe the serving size is incredibly small for that much sugar being in there. How much is on a regular Kit Kat? Not that they're that comparable. Okay, regular Kit Kat. 14 grams of sugar. How does that make any sense? Maybe they have fake sugars in here. Why? Maybe I've just really had too much sugar in general and just can't take it anymore. 10 grams of sugar. It's a pretty big chocolate bar, to be honest. Like, it's pretty sizable. I'm very confused. Yeah, the marshmallow one has 13 grams of sugar. I don't know why the Kit Kats are so much more palatable, in my opinion. They really are. They don't taste that sweet. I'm so confused. Isn't that weird? The orange / white chocolate Kit Kat. 13 grams of sugar, same as our marshmallow buddy. I could actually keep eating this marshmallow. It's really not that bad. I feel like you could kill a small child with the amount of sugar that's in something like this. This. Let me try it again. So I have them back to back, because honestly, I could probably eat another one of those. I guess it would have to be the cream that's really throwing me off. Because it really tastes unpalatable because of how sweet it is. There's this lingering sweetness. And I think it does have to do with this nougaty cream that's in here. I don't dig it. Not that I really necessarily love the regular caramel, but there's something about this cream that makes even one bite like too much. Not only do you not want to go back for a second bite, but you like almost don't want to swallow. I don't know if I'm being dramatic about that, but I mean, if we're gonna take ourselves seriously, then that's what I have to say about that. It's a graveyard of wrappers. Gross. The coffee is so welcoming. The bitter, no sugar, liquid, hot liquid. It's so delicious. And would I be able to eat another one of these tonight? I don't think so. I think that was enough sugar for one evening, for one season. Do I want to eat them tomorrow morning? I'm sure I will. I'll be all ready. Breakfast of Champions. Tell me, who of you guys, after Halloween, would literally eat Halloween candy for breakfast for the next, 3 days at least? Definitely me. It would be Kitkats and coffee. I wasn't even that young. Started drinking coffee at I want to say 14, something like that. 14 or 16 or 15, something like that. Maybe it's because the chocolate in the Kit Kat is mostly the layer. That'd be my guess. Yeah. But, it doesn't... You would think... You're saying, the cookie takes up most of the taste. Right. Right? Yeah, I guess it would. Well, it would really cut the sweetness with the chocolate around it. And, but the thing is, the nutrition facts, it's this has twice as much sugar as this guy. It must be a flavor texture thing, because this tastes so much sweeter. What other candies do I like? Halloween candies that would have been in my personal variety bag that doesn't have all the nuts in it. That would be so nice and considerate if one of the companies like Mars, who puts the varieties together, would make a peanut nut free variety pack. It's such a prevalent allergy. It's so common. Ugh. The coffee just keeps making it better because, even as I sit here, that lingering taste of chocolate of sugar is a lot. I think out of all of my, oh man, if we add this into my list of costumes that I've ever done, and where it would land on my favorites, it would definitely be in the top 3. It's such an original idea with a lot of backstory and fantastic props. I really do think, I mean, I don't know how this could have come out any different. Like this, it's so interesting that when I imagined what it would look like, this was it. This is exactly what I could picture in my head. And there it is. Amazing. Fantastic. I have this habit now whenever I'm painting my stuff, especially the cherry pies. I guess I started and continued. I'll put on Supernatural. I still have a lot. I dig the dark iris eyeballs. Yeah, they're pretty realistic. When your pie eats you. Oh, man. It's great. I love it. I mean, I guess I could do that again if I ever needed to. So basically, if anybody doesn't understand the details, so my best-selling product in my store is a cherry pie. I don't have any right now. Well, I guess I have certain different kinds. I have some sliced ones over there, but I sell a cherry pie, and it's very realistic. And I had the idea in the beginning of Halloween season, maybe October, that, you know, as we're getting close to Halloween, if I could do anything spooky. And it occurred to me that all I would have to do is paint eyeballs onto the existing cherries. They're relatively the same size. Some of them might be closer than others to a real eyeball size for sure. But if they're all smushed in there, you know, like as if they're actually baked eyeballs, I'm sure that they'd lose a little bit of their shape and size even. I don't know what they'd end up looking like after an hour in the oven, but I mean, this is me, guys. This is me. This is me in a nutshell. Eyeball pie. Adorable, kind of impressive, and creepy. All of those things. That's me. Kind of creepy. Yeah. It's perfect. It's a perfect representation. Should call it the Jess Paul pie. Pie ball. Man, what I wouldn't give for a fresh slice of eyeball pie. I wonder what that would taste like. Gross. Have you guys ever had to dissect anything in anatomy class? Because I have. In fact, it's actually something that I've been thinking about a lot as I was making this prop. I took an anatomy class in college, not because I was studying to be any type of doctor, not even close to that realm, but I was a pretty decent student throughout high school, and I was able to qualify for some advanced classes, and a friend of mine who was coming into college with me, who I met at like orientation, we had a lot of similarities. We were both really ambitious and also got pretty good grades in school. So, a tortoise in high school. But anyways, I I I was great. I was B. Honestly, it was like high B for the most part. And so I decided that for fun, I would take anatomy class instead of just the regular Science 101 for non-science majors, because I was in an art program and I wanted to do something that was a little bit more helpful, and so anatomy seemed like it possibly could be more advantageous because you could learn about the human structure, you can learn about muscles, you know. It would have been helpful maybe to understand how a figure works, since it's something that you do, so you are
constantly faced with when it comes to being an artist, the figure, the person, realism. So I took that class. God. And it went into biochem, I guess. Like as we went through the anatomy class, we took on a lab. I had a lab day, and we actually, again, non-science major. We actually dissected quite a few things. Like I had dissected stuff in high school, like the normal stuff: worms, frogs, squids. And then when I got into college, I only remember dissecting two things. Maybe we really only did have two things to dissect. One was a cat, like a pet cat. I mean, hopefully not somebody's pet. But it was a cat. It was hard to look at the face because they were frozen in death, like terrified completely. And they also had a cube, a piece of foam that held their mouth. Should I have put a warning up before I start telling the story? Maybe. It's getting chilly in here. Put my gypsy shawl back on. So yeah. So anyways, how the labs work. I think we went to. Hello. Let's hope we stay live. Let's hope my Wi-Fi just stays. Anyways, so I think we went 2 days out of the 5-day week of classes, and we would work on this cat for like weeks. Okay. Um, so I would work on this cat, and what we were doing was basically taking it apart and learning all of the muscles basically one by one. And you had to cut into its skin layer, which, you have to hand it to the people that are going to become surgeons, that they would be a little bit more careful. We were all in groups, and I remember there was this one kid, and he couldn't take it. Like, he was in another group. He wasn't in my group, but he was kind of the one of our class clowns in my freshman year. Was that freshman year of college? And he had run out of the room about to throw up at least once. It was kind of funny to watch. So anyways, but I honestly could be partially to blame, because I don't know if I took the reins on, like, very, very quickly, voluntarily, because I don't know, I'm a sadist, I'm not sure. I don't know why I was like, I'll make the first cut. Maybe no one else wanted to, but I'm not sure. I couldn't tell you. But I did, and I don't know how I was the only person in the entire room who surpassed the skin layer and cut the stomach open. I didn't cut the entire stomach open, but I did create quite a hole. In fact, it could have only been like one hole, and I noticed soon enough. And so the thing is, like I said, we were working on this cat for like weeks. Uh, every lab, every 2-hour lab, we would continue to dissect it and learn more about the muscle and bone structure and such. I don't remember getting to the bone, to be honest. I feel like that would have been implanted into my memory, and I can only really remember the stomach part. And now when I'm telling you that I opened the stomach, that meant that stomach juices were going to continue to flow out. And we kept the cats on a tray in a bag. So I want to say the bag was on the outside of the tray, but I couldn't be sure. And so as we kept pulling this cat out, every other day, it would stink of stomach fluid. I don't know how to describe that, what that smells like. I don't actually remember. Perhaps if I smelled it again, I would be sucked back to my freshman year of college and remember immediately, but I can't remember enough to describe it. Probably, you probably did smell a lot of formaldehyde. Yeah, it's pretty gross. But the second thing that we dissected was actually a calves eyeball. And let me say, real eyeball. It was definitely bigger than these, but I think that a real cow eyeball would be bigger than a real human eyeball anyways. But out of the what I just described, the cat that almost made all of us throw up because of its leaking stomach juices, I remember being much more grossed out by this cow eyeball. I don't think that it was everybody's, but mine came with an eyelid and eyelashes. I don't know why that part makes me so uncomfortable as opposed to an entire room of dead cats. As I think about it, that sounds terrifying and so weird. But yeah, they're like a bunch of dead cats on trays. No, it was that eyeball. That eyeball almost made me lose it. I don't know, my friends have been joking or at least telling me like how disgusting this is, which is the big compliment to me, of course. Like, it would only be disgusting because it looks so real, right? Is that the assumption that I can make? I mean, not every single one of the eyeballs are completely real. And I don't even know which are and which aren't. But as a whole, it's kind of a discomforting object, right? But yeah, the cow eyeball was a lot. I guess, did we cut it open? I think that, there is actual white in eyeballs, if I'm remembering correctly. Like, I don't know exactly what color the eyeball shell is. Maybe it's clear. But I think but I could be wrong. And that just makes me so uncomfortable to think about. Is cutting that eyeball open. Do not want. But cutting open a cat, we can do that. I am definitely not eating more of this chocolate. I wish I could, send some chocolate to you. If it was a real party, you guys would be eating this chocolate with me, and I'd be forcing it down your throats because I don't want it. Do not want all this chocolate. I might be able to go for a marshmallow one. They were really not bad, and I feel like I could continue to eat those, but I won't because we don't really need any more chocolate in our system right now. Like, it did its job, whatever that was supposed to be. The chocolatey, sugary taste is still on my tongue. And it probably will be all night. If you're not here, guys, what are you going to do for the rest of Halloween night? Are you going to go to more cyber parties? Are you going to dress up or eat candy? What would you have done if you came to a real party? Hopefully that coffee will clear my palate, but it probably will also just add to the fact that I'm going to be up till dawn. Chocolate, coffee, ready to go. Well, guys, I miss in-person parties. Yeah. That's just the way the cookie's going to crumble for a while. If we can get through, maybe, hopefully, another few months of this discomforting reality that we're in, then we'll be able to make it through a lot. It will strengthen us as a nation to know what we do in a time of such aggressive change of routine. I make eyeball pies when faced with pressure. Create. Yeah, like get outside your comfort zones, guys. If any time, it's now for you to kind of experiment about what you really want to do in your life and what you want in your future. The coming year is going to be incredibly telling of where we're all going to be for the better, hopefully, once we figure ourselves out. I really wish I could give you guys some of this candy, because like, do I want another marshmallow one? Maybe just one stick. So, to be honest, I could probably eat like 50 Rice Krispie treats as well, so I can't imagine why I wouldn't want one of these. So light. So palatable. Like, I'm like, does this have any reminiscence of chocolate? It's like I don't even care. Because the flavor is so delightful. Get your master's degree. That's right, buddy. That's right, Alejandro. Witch's Brew. Pick it up. Pick it up half off at the drugstore. Pretty good. I mean, if we already opened it, we might as well just have one more. This one I'm putting in the coffee. And then we're shutting off and we're going to bed. I'm not going to bed, it's 7:30. Yum. Bye, Val. Alright, guys. I think I'm going to go finish a ton of work that I need to do. And enjoy my week. I will see you guys, not this Monday. Thank you. I tried. Not this Monday, but next Monday we're going to come back with a vlog. I think I have an idea of what I want to do, but I have to wait and see. And if this idea works out, then it should be a pretty cool video. Have a good Halloween, guys. Eat at least one piece of candy for me, and I hope you're having a good time while we're all getting along in the world. Thank you, Jose, for coming. Thank you for coming to the party. Bye, guys.